All right. So after watching Turtles Can Fly and reading Children in Contemporary Iranian Cinema, one thing that really stood out to me is how using a child's point of view opens up so much creative freedom for filmmakers. Hamid Reza Sadar explains that kids move through the world without all the labels and expectations adults carry, so their perspective feels honest. It gives directors room to show harsh realities in a way that feels natural instead of forced. Building on that, the reading points out a couple more advantages that really show why this approach works so well. The first advantage is that children allow filmmakers to tackle serious topics without the story feeling too heavy-handed. Kids notice everything around them, but they're still learning how the world works. Their reactions feel simple on the surface, but there's a lot going on underneath that gives directors a way to show big issues like war, poverty, and trauma in a softer but still powerful way. The second advantage is that children give the audience a chance to think about issues from a fresh angle. Adults usually bring their own bias, opinions or biasness to everything. Kids do not. When a child character tries to solve a problem or make sense of the environment, it forces viewers to slow down and really pay attention. The reading talks about how this style can create moments of poetic realism, because kids notice details adults ignore, like small gestures, sounds, or little daily routines that still exist even in chaos. In Turtles Can Fly, there are a lot of scenes that hit harder because they come from kids instead of adults. One issue the film shows really well is how children take on responsibilities that should never fall on them. A good example is when Satellite tries to take care of all the younger kids, organize the mind clearing work, and basically act like a leader, even though he is still a child himself. If an adult character did all of this, it would have felt like a standard war film. Since it is a kid doing it, the situation feels more intense because of his childhood is being taken away from him in real time. Another scene that really fits the prompt is the moment when Agrin tries to care for her baby while also dealing with her past trauma. If the same storyline had been portrayed with an adult woman, I feel like the scene would have been labeled as too graphic or too much for a mainstream audience. Because it is told through a child, the pain is shown in a quiet and personal way. It does not hide her suffering, but it also does not sensationalize. It makes viewers deal with her reality without using shock value. Overall, the film and the reading work together to show that a child's point of view can express social issues in a deeper and more honest way. Kids reveal the truth by simply existing in the environment around them. They are not performing for the camera. They are trying to survive, and that makes every moment feel real. And that's all I got. Thank you.